Uh, Hello. 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 All right. Let me go close the door while I wait for people to get in here. I know you'll cause a fit unless you're in here. There we go. There we go, kitty. I'll just hang out in here until some people show up. I know this is going to be extremely boring to watch back, but I don't want to tell an empty chat the winner. Oh, hey, it's Rad. You were asking about the cat, weren't you, Rafi? This is Sergey. Got him from a friend in Alaska. I'm just going to chill in here till about 5 o'clock, and then I'll I'll go through the rigmarole of announcing the winner and everything. Okay, I did turn slow mode on, but now I don't know how to. Okay, there we go. I think I turned slow mode off. Yeah, I've had Sergey for a year and a half, I think, almost 2 years. He's spoiled, as you can tell, but he's a lap cat. He doesn't like being carried around too much, but I do it anyway. I'm a big cat person. Oddly enough, no, he doesn't react to other cats in general because half of my Instagram is cats constantly meowing, and just doesn't phase him. He's deathly afraid of plastic bags, though. Every time every time you shake out the trash bag to open it up, and he just bolts across the apartment and hides under the bed, and he's there for like 5 minutes until the coast is clear. I couldn't deal with Josh's cats though. Those seem like a handful. Like I said, we got about 4 or 5 more minutes. We'll let a few more people get in here till about 5 o'clock. Kitty Lanch. Yeah, with the names, I have a whole ordeal I'm going to talk about with the names. It's nothing on anyone except me, and probably expecting too much. But you have two ferrets, spring-loaded dynamite cats. That is true. I had an aunt that had ferrets when I was like 6 or 8, and they were cool. It's just they're quite smelly, especially their cage. Then again, she probably didn't clean it often enough. Oop, let's set you in the lap because I'm gonna have to get active. If someone out there has contact with Hooligan or whoever, tell them to get in the chat as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Litter and pellets every other day. Bi-weekly cage cleans. Automatic breeze. Yeah, if you stay on top of it, I figure it'll be okay. It's just my aunt at the time wasn't keeping up with it probably. Okay. That little ding means it is 5 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We have 2 entrants in the nickname for the Avalanche giveaway, which I'm sorry, Kitty, I'm gonna be getting up. Say goodbye to everyone. I'm gonna be getting up and getting the Avalanche. It's in the frame even before I sit down. That's hilarious. Oh! Can I get it in frame? Oh, there we go. If I can get done with this live stream and get a little quick edit done, I may do it as a short. I don't do enough shorts. That's probably why I'm not successful. But I plan on putting running footage of this up because it was quite good how it ran. I was really pleased with it. I know a lot of work that I have to do to it. One thing being I didn't secure the driver's side door well enough in my it's a driver's side door. I didn't secure it well enough with my inner fender wells mounts, and it actually fell out of the truck a couple times. So I got to work on that. It definitely needs a sway bar desperately. I need to rework the rear shocks a little bit. But other than that, it's so awesome. Oh, and I want to put a light kit in it. I was also watching Red Cat videos and live streams on the steering. Supposedly, because of the way the axles are set up on your C-hubs, there's button head screws that you can take out and put with countersunk screws, and it gives you more steering angle. I need to do that desperately, as well as put in a new servo because I put in a used Reefs / Red Cat 422, I think it is. It's what came in the Axe Edition Gen 8, but I didn't look at it well enough before I put it in there. Whoever owned it before me had worn the bearing out for the spline, so it just wiggles in there, making me think it's the rod ends and the pivot balls, but it's the actual spline of the servo wiggling in the case. I have another servo like that in my uh, Bronco sitting right in front of me that I need to switch out as well. So, oh, this is what everyone came here for, though. Honestly, I'm amazed I'm doing this. I've always had a love-hate relationship with this truck, but I only own 3 pairs of Vanquish wheels, and this is one of them. And they're going to get packaged up in the Wheels of Fortune box that they came in, and they're going to the new owner. It might take me about a week to pack it up and ship it out, but that will be on me to keep the fire underneath my butt to keep me motivated to actually get this thing out the door, because looking through the windshield, I see the rat's nest of wires I've never taken care of. And there's a battery in here too I need to take out and charge for the new owner. But pulling up my phone for the post, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but Snowball is what won. And like I said, I have some opinions on this giveaway, because like I said, it's nothing on you guys. It's not even anything on YouTube's side. I think it's on me and my expectations. I did the best I could trying to promote what was going on with it, kind of. But I guess I had too much of an assumption of making a post of the 2 people that were selected to kind of promote their side of the giveaway, if that makes sense. Because it just seemed weird to me that Cody saw the other selection I made, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Snowball's good." I'm like, "Dude, you're giving up on the giveaway? You could have won this, man." It just, like I said, it's nothing on any of you guys. It's on me. It's just fun experiments I'm doing with trying to give away trucks, and it's a learning experience at the end of the day. And I probably do need to try harder with the promotion that I do with my stuff, but there's only so many hours in the day and so much energy that I have. And like Cody said, he had to give props. It was good. Yeah, it is a good name. And what I'm going to try to do is use my Cricut. I got to dust that off and put that as an eyebrow on the windshield of its nickname. So that'll be immortalized. But yeah, this is going to Hooligan. I wish he was in the chat to see this, but yeah, because this truck, I actually got the frame rails and link set from Gary with 1/10 RC. I ordered a set of 10-3 straight axles, the little replacement kit you can get for the 10-3, and a VFD, and built it all up before the Phoenix came out as the cheapest VS410 you could own. Okay, Rafi is offering to buy the wheels off of Hooligan. Oh man. But continuing on with this truck is I was really proud of it back in the day before the Phoenix came out, being the cheapest VS410 you could own because Origin Pro and Ultra were the only things you could get at the time, and who had $800 to drop on a toy? But I ran it as long as I could with the regular VFD in it, and it did good. It just would pick days that I just felt it wanted to make me mad. Like it was sentient, and it was like, no, I'm not gonna go up that. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be like the Ferrari of the crawling world, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then other trail runs, I would drive it around, and they would just walk things all day long. And then I would take it out the exact next day, and no, I don't feel like it today. So that's where the love-hate relationship has come with this thing. But it's always been a head turner, and I think that's mostly why I keep it around. But yeah. Other than that, we're going to leave this on for another 5 or 10 minutes. Any of you guys have questions for me or just general things you want to throw out, I'll keep this open for 5-10 more minutes and we'll just chill. How long has the official channel been open? Where did the name come from? If I go back on analytics and look up channel information, this was started like March of 2020, I think, maybe. Or was it 22? Something like that. I'm terrible with math and years anyway. I don't even know how old I am. So it's been around a couple years. I know that. But the name came from seeing people try to do the budget market, but then just getting lost in the sauce of it all, and they be reviewing Tier X4s and stuff like that, becoming like bigger channels and everything. And I've always wanted to be the underdog and just scrap stuff together. Like the truck I just gave away is a VS410 I cobbled together over 6 months. I think the fanciest rig I have in here is an RTR Falcon Phoenix, and I've worked my way up to that, but that might not stay in the stable too much longer. And my favorite rig, which I will promote until the cows come home, is the Red Cat Ascent and the Ascent Fusion. And I like to promote stuff like this. I'm not sponsored. I'm not even earning any money from YouTube. I'm just doing what I want to do. And I've, over the years, spent way too much money on this hobby. I think everyone out there can relate to that in some way. And I've just accumulated too much. And I've had a come to Jesus moment with it and figured why not give back to the community with my excess. Hope that wasn't too long winded. My first crawler is the Element Enduro Trail Runner. Has the IFS setup on the front but comes with solid axle. Oh, it comes with solid axle front. It's a solid axle, a better way to go in the new to crawling world, mostly race. It depends on what terrain is around you and what you want to do with the truck. I like the idea of IFS after doing the Corvette giveaway and not knowing how to align it. That kind of spooked me a little bit, but I like the IFS in the sense of like U4 trucks with King of the Hammers type stuff. Those are awesome. At one point, I would love to build a metal caged U4 truck, but solid axle is good as well. And with solid axle, let me just get this random link because the way Joshua Harley Designs explains it is when you're crawling rocks, you have a whole lever that is working in one fluid motion. Whereas IFS, you have two of these that aren't really in conjunction with each other. So if you're going to do general trail running and not go up stupid obstacles of say 70, 75, 80 degree inclines and try to crest over undercuts and stuff like that constantly, then your IFS setup should be more than enough for you. If you're going to get more serious with it and put maybe a Rock Pirates Interceptor chassis on it and start slamming it to the ground, laying your shocks down and getting more serious with it, then converting to the solid axle front wouldn't be a bad option. But my first bit that I go with on any truck, and it irritates me every time I get on Facebook, is, what are you doing? My thing is drive the truck. It irritates me when I see on Facebook people are like, oh, this is in the mail. What do I buy? Nothing. You ain't drove it yet. God, that drives me up the wall. Thank you, Rafi. On the Gulf Coast in Alabama, so mostly sandy terrain, deadwood, and wetness. Not super serious, just fun. Anything I've done so far is like Minky Thompson's. Okay, yeah. I'd say just give it a couple runs with the IFS, and if you like how it performs, just keep going with it. What? All right, last question, and I gotta cut it off because I gotta let Kitty out of this room. Are you going to live or make an event video for your Texas trip? Oh, of course. I may try to do both. I may get crazy and try to do both. I'm going to see my good buddy Wes with Brazen Scale. I'm going to see Gary with 1/10. I'll see Bruce. Y'all don't know Bruce, but he built the Hummer that I'm giving away there. I'm going to see Ben that runs the U4, and I'm going to see George. He runs Alamo City Hobby Shop. Go to Mark Santa Maria's YouTube channel and find his video going over Alamo City Hobby Shop. That is George, and he is awesome. I'm gonna see all those people, and if I see someone like there's a couple YouTube channels out there that are getting famous around the Texas area, I may try to sit down and have interviews with them, but I may try to go live Saturday. It all depends on how my flight goes and all that stuff. This will be my first time flying with RC cars, so this will be interesting. You're welcome, Cody. I just try to help how I can. So we're going to cut it off here and do a little wrap up and show again that try not to get so much glare. Hooligan with the nickname Snowball has won the VS 410 Blazer. Congrats to him, and I'll see everyone later.